Should have stayed, were the signs I ignored. Can I help you not to hurt anymore? We saw brilliance when the world was asleep.
Hello, everyone, it's me, Tyler Nestor. I know I haven't made a video in like 2 months because, my semester finished. Sadly, I failed my digital filmmaking class, and to be honest, I don't think I'm going to be taking that class again, really just because I don't expect people to see the exact same shit I made again. That'd be repetitive. And the past 2 weeks, me and my family have been on vacation. I know I probably said that I might do something for that, but couldn't really do anything for it, so I apologize. But that's not what this video is about. Over the vacation, I found out that Chester Bennington, the lead singer of Linkin Park, committed suicide. Now, this really depressed me, because Linkin Park is one of my favorite bands of all time. And I don't just mean their first 2 albums, Hybrid Theory and Meteora. I mean all their albums. News to Midnight, 1,000 Suns, Living Things, The Hunting Party especially, and yes, including One More Light. I don't care if it sounds quote-unquote poppy and electronic, because there are some songs on the first 2 albums that sound electronic and poppy too. We can have it! Anyway, this was really devastating, because this hit me hard, very badly, because, like I said, I love Linkin Park. They've spoke to me on numerous levels that most other pieces of music don't. Like, one of the most relatable songs I've ever listened to in my life was a song, Nobody's Listening, from the album Meteora. It felt very relatable, because there's been numerous times where I felt nobody has ever listened to me in my life. And at this point in my life, I consider that true for the most part. But Chester Bennington was a really great guy, from what I've heard. I've never met him, and I wish I did, but he was a really great guy. He really touched a lot of people's hearts. He really spoke to a really important generation. Well, maybe not important, but like a generation. He spoke to a generation. He was an inspiration to a lot of people, and it just felt terrible to see him go. Feels like 2017 is just as bad with celebrity deaths as 2016 was. Chester Bennington, he had a great voice. Not just when it comes to singing, but when it comes to screaming, too. He had a really powerful voice. It sucks. It just sucks to see him go. But it isn't entirely his fault. It's alcohol. That's how he died. Suicide because of alcohol. It sucks because it just goes to show you that alcohol is honestly a terrible drink. I don't care who you are. You should never drink that. It'll only lead to trouble. Very bad trouble. But Chester Bennington was a really great singer. Linkin Park is never going to be the same without him. I don't even know what the future holds for the band. If they're going to get a new lead singer, or if they're going to break up. Honestly, I think they should just break up. Nobody can ever replace Chester Bennington for that band. Nobody. it would just suck to have a new lead singer. It's not like with Red Hot Chili Peppers when Hillel Slovak died because of heroin overdose, and Anthony Kiedis, or however you say his last name, and Fleet only decided to continue on with the band because it's something Hillel would do, and even if Hillel, well, I don't want to say he's replaceable because that'd be pretty insulting to Anthony and Flea, and I don't want to do that to them, but it's different. Hillel Slovak was the guitarist of the band. Chester was the lead singer. May he rest in peace. Now, as for the future of this channel, there will be more videos. I just gotta do something else. I honestly can't go back to digital filmmaking. As much as I loved that class, considering I failed it despite the work I tried to put into with it, it's not worth doing it over again, because it'll just be history repeating itself. If I take the classes I failed at over and over again, it's just gonna be history repeating itself for the rest of my life, and I don't want that. Because eventually down the road, it'll bite me in the ass very hard. So honestly, I should just take new classes, like I'm planning to. But anyway, back to Chester Bennington. May he rest in peace. And I send my condolences to the band members of the band, the families, the fans. Most of the fans that didn't criticize everything new about Linkin Park, but even then, I do kind of send condolences to them because at least they loved something of Linkin Park, even if they did criticize everything about Linkin Park. So, that's it. I mean, maybe what I could do for this channel is I could make movie reviews. Make reviews for, talk about the movie I just saw in theaters, just like I did a few months back. Probably will. But first, I just like to focus. I'm just going out right now. Guess I'm off now. Here's just some images of Chester Bennington. So, see you next time. Bye.
When you feel you're alone, cut off from this cruel world, your instincts telling you to run. Listen to your heart, those angel voices. They'll say to you, they'll be your guide back home when life leaves us blind. Love keeps us kind. It keeps us kind. When you suffered enough and your spirit is breaking, you're growing